All right, I'm recording. All right. Oh. No, yes. How about? Are you ready to work out? Oh, no. I know, right? We're gonna force ourselves to do that. That's why it never happens at home. Yeah, I'm not the best at home workout person. Partially because there's a fridge there and a TV. I mean, you might just have to. Maybe you? Yeah, nobody. All right. So we'll start. We'll actually start with just a short breath work and coming in a seated position and shifting side to side, putting your shoulders up towards your ears, up, down, deep breath out. We're going to do a modified couple of body breaths. So you're going to breathe in very sharply, like so. And then exhaling, keeping the mouth mildly closed, drawing the belly in. So it's kind of like a fire breath, but we're not doing a fire breath. We've done full fire breath. It's like that one. Get it? It's hard. I just wouldn't do it. Yeah, it's hard. So we're going to do a modified that, though. So we're just going to breathe in. And then as you breathe out, kind of constrict it a little bit. Yeah. Good. Inhale. And other constrictions. In. Immediately breathe in. A slight constriction in the belly as you exhale. It's almost like you want to push all the air out of your lungs. And now, fully inflate. That's actually like abdomen workout without pressure on it. Soften your eyes. Before we to our workout, just kind of stretch through our neck, just to protect it, make sure that it's safe, has all the movement and mobility that it needs. And then sitting nice and tall, rotations here in the hips. If you have any like discomfort in your lower back, just like stretch out here. And then round. Sitting nice and tall, deep breath in. Press your shoulders up and back, drawing them down to the ground. Inhale, arms up. And just take your hands into one another and stretch to the side. The other. One more time. And then pretzel pose. Deep breath. Exhale, release to the other side. When you're ready, shift on to one hip. So you come into our tabletop. Hands right beneath shoulders, knees right beneath hips. Deep breath in as you exhale, rounding in the cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And back to your neutral table. Deep breath in, take right leg behind you. Immediately lifting it and tapping 10 times. Try to keep both hips square to the ground. So you might that leg that you're lifting wants to lift up from the ceiling and rotate. That rotation towards the ground. So that we're using just our lower back and glutes. 9, 10, release. Shift back onto your heels. Child's pose, deep breath in. We're gonna do something a little different. We're gonna kind of snake our way, so coming up into a half table, elbows bent. And sort of in the way that we're chaturanga, we're gonna kind of just come up, upward dog, and then back to our tabletop, pressing the left leg behind you, deep breath in. Inhale, lifting 10 times, once more. 8, 9, 10, and shifting onto our heels once more, child's pose. Inhale, floating, little push up here into upward dog. Exhaling, back to child's pose. Pose if you want. Deep breath in, coming back up to that tabletop. And whenever you're ready, press that right leg behind you, left arm up, and elbow to knee 10 times. Inhale fully. As you exhale, compressing through the belly. 8, 9, and 10. Back to your table, back to your child pose. Inhale, elbows slightly bent, pressing our chest towards the ground. Inhale, upward dog. Oh, okay. Sorry, I was trying to make this part a little faster so we can get our foot out. Exhale, back to child's pose. Inhaling back to our tabletop. And this time, left leg back, right arm up. And again, elbow to knee. As you exhale, crunching. Safe alternative to crunches on the ground, actually, because you're not placing as much pressure between the muscles. Yeah. 9 and 10. Back to tabletop. Back to child's. Deep breath. Exhale. Next inhale. Elbows bent, belly towards the ground, using our chest muscles. Exhale back to child's. Inhaling, coming all the way up into tabletop. We're going to do some push-ups. So it's really up to you how you want to do your push-ups. If you do full push-ups, you can come into your plank and do full push-ups. I can't do full push-ups at all, so I keep on my knees. Alrighty, so your hands will be right underneath your shoulders though. Engage the belly, keep the glutes, relaxed. Inhale, and as you exhale, elbows stay tight to the body. 2, 3, 4, sorry, 5, and back. I can't move that down. So modification for push-ups, for those at home as well, is coming onto your forearms. You can keep your knees down or in the full plank, and that's just so difficult for me. So I like to just keep my knees down and just work on that isometric. Yeah, I can't really do it very well. And just count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly dropping the knees. You can rest right here in a Sphinx. You like to stretch your chest and back, or you can put child's pose. Breath in. So that's the alternative. I mean, it's not a perfect alternative, but you're still engaging the head. Really, it's hard, but I'm still working on some stability in my core, so it takes a lot of effort. All right, back up safely. Back to our tabletop, back to our child's. Few hip rocks here, so you're just kind of stretching through the hamstrings. Your hands might be right underneath your shoulders. They might be a little bit in front of you. Everybody's anatomy is a little different. more time. Up to our tabletop, and we're going to do that sequence one more time. Right leg back, both hips squared facing the mat. Inhale, and using those behind muscles in our back. 10 taps. 8, 9, 10, and down, shifting our hips back, child's pose. Inhale, exhale. On your next inhale, we'll snaking through the push-up here. Have a reverse chaturanga, if you will, upward dog. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, tabletop, pressing the left leg back, facing both hips to the mat. When you're ready, inhale and lift 10 times. 7, 8, 9, 10, and child's pose. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, chest meeting the ground, elbows slightly bent, using those chest muscles. Inhaling, exhaling, child's pose. Inhaling, coming back up to our tabletop. And right leg back, and lifting it. Lifting the left arm whenever you feel ready. Deep breath in. And again, really crunching on the exhale. Six, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and child's pose. Deep breath, elbows slightly bent, chest meeting the ground, slowly with control. Inhaling, upward dog. Exhaling, child. We're getting a little bit of a flow in between all these. Final workout and flexibility in the same way we would in a vinyasa. Climb back up to your tabletop. Whenever you're ready, left leg behind you, right arm up, lifting. Whenever you feel ready to start, inhale, exhale, elbow to knee. Let the abdomen lead you. 7, 8, 9, 10, and child's pose. Notice if your heart rate's elevated, should be. For some people though, if they run, they work out all the time, maybe not. Deep breath in, lifting the chest ever so slightly, bending with the elbows, pressing the chest down towards the ground. Inhaling, upward dog, exhaling. Getting ready for our push-ups or our plank. So if you have wrist issues, back to your plank on your forearms. Otherwise, push up. Pushing up with me, inhale, and exhale down. Chest and pressing through the chest muscles. And child's pose, or if you'd like to stay in your plank, if you're comfortable with it again. Deep breath in, come back up to that tabletop. We're just gonna come into one downward dog really quickly. Just to stretch our backs, so tuck the toes, and lift your hips, downward dog. Walk your feet, pedal your feet, whatever you need to do here. Rock your hips side to side. Whenever you're ready, walk all the way up to your hands, standing in the middle. Elbows, side to side. Inhale, looking halfway up. Release the breath. Turn the knees all the way up if you get dizzy. And then all the way to standing into mountain pose. Deep breath in. Relax the shoulders. We're going to do some lateral leg exercise. So coming into our mountain, deep breath in, exhale. Step left leg out, away, and then the right leg. Hands to heart center. Deep breath in, arms all the way up. And as you exhale, you're going to hold goddess for 5 breaths. I feel like this was a high intensity pose. Elbows back, chest towards ceiling. Feel slight burn in the legs. Breath. And as you exhale, begin one side to the other, using those quads. It helps if you stick your hips and your tailbone out a little bit. Works a little bit more of the muscle back. You can put your hands behind you, regular, feels good. Really press into the ground, activate those quads, and a little bit the hamstrings too. 2 more. And star pose, wide leg forward fold. Deep breath. Inhale. If you have your weight near you, go ahead and grab it. Place it right between you. You can use 1 or 2. Go ahead and grab it like so, where you're holding it vertically. Shift onto your back, so you lift. There you go. Inhale. Lift all the way up, using the legs. And 10 squats, TA squats. If you ever go to a bar class, this is what they do a lot of. I went to a couple bar classes in Virginia, and I died. So hard. If it's too much, it'll go all the way down. It's just back. You can do it without the weight. It's just your back. It's being your back. 9 and 10, and let the weight come back down. Your back nice and long. Wide leg forward fold. Deep inhales, even longer exhales. I'm going to see this one more time. So standing tall in the star pose. Hands to heart center. Feeling that energy coursing through our body from our toes to our fingertips, to the top of our head. Inhaling, hands at cactus arms, bending through the knees. And again, this is totally your choice. You can be nice and high. If you want more intensity, go lower. Long breath here. Chest pointed up towards the ceiling. Elbow right underneath you. Similar to yin, just a little different. We're going to hold it, be comfortable in the uncomfortable, but in the heat. Yin's cooling, yang. Deep breath. You can do it. Exhale. Feel the coolness. Embrace it. Slowly bend the knees, come all the way up. And begin rocking onto one leg and then the other for your lateral squats. There we go. Inhale and press that tailbone back. Back long. And keep all that focus in the heels. If it's hurting your back, up to just like this. You're not going to feel it as much in the hamstrings or booty, but you should still feel it right there. And elbow wants to go out. So right here, if you want, put your hands behind you. Focus on just the heels, not the toes. A little more pelvic floor, but It's important with kinetic chain here. You don't might even feel a little bit of those adductors. It's weird how you can very subtly move your body, and it works completely different area. Deep breath here. One more. Hang. Stand tall. If you want to grab the weight, although if your back is hurting you, let's just not. Breath. You're at home and watching the recording, and you still want to use your weight, holding it vertically. Deep breath, keeping those toes about a 45-degree angle. Inhale. Exhale. Pressing through the heels as you come up. Little bitty ones. How's that? Pulses are actually harder on the legs. Gotcha. Be closer. And then little pulses through the heel. 2 more. 1 more. And you're done. All the way down. Taking that weight down. Standing or umpire squat, which feels good for you right here. Breath. All the way up. We're going to just stretch far left. Inhaling up very slowly. That toe bone. All right. Press the hands underneath. Inhale up. Hands behind you. Lifting the chest, relaxing the feet, relaxing the legs. Deep breath. Press that chest and heart towards the ceiling. And exhale very slowly, rounding. Inhaling up. Bring into our mountain pose once more. The rest of the class with the weights we're going to do on the ground, actually. Take a breath. Find yourself back down onto our backside because we're going to do some bench presses and some hip thrusts. That way, use your backside. You ready? Roll onto your back. Hug your knees. We're going to rest in just a minute. All right. I'm going to try something really quick before we do it. Don't know how to work on the bench. What's the word? Light. Yeah. All right. So you're going to take your weight the same way we're holding it in that goddess squat or the plie squat. You're holding it vertically and bringing it back. Don't bring it all the way back because that'll stress your actual back. Just bring it to about right here. You want it to work the triceps and the shoulders. So right when you feel it at its limit, come back up. If you go further back, you're actually working the upper back. You don't want to do that right now. It's better on bench. Right the arms. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. It's the weight right alongside you. Keep it near, or you can place it right here on top of your hip. And ready, you can take one or both weights, place them on your hips, bring your heels close to your backside, knees are hip width apart. Pull the shoulders underneath you, take a deep breath in, and lift using those glutes 10 times. Try to press from the heel and not the toes. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now that should feel good for your lower back versus hurting it. That's good. Okay. Sometimes if you work out.
There's only pain, no pain.
No pain, no pain. That's it. That's really bad. Remove the weight, and I would like to see how one leg works. And let me know. If it's painful for you, we're not going to do it. If it's good, we'll continue. That'll strengthen that. I will say it's a stabilization exercise, but sometimes I can't do it. So we'll see. We'll see how today goes, everybody. Put one leg up, roll the shoulders underneath you, deep breath, and pressing from the heel that is still in the ground and lift. You're not trying to lift all the way up. You're just trying to engage that one side of the glutes. How's that feel? Yep, you're going to be doing it. 5. It's really hard for me. Be done whenever you feel it. Straighten both legs. Don't let them bend too long. Let them relax. Side. Breath. Let's do the other side. We don't want the glute to be going up there. That would only increase pain and discomfort. Shoulders underneath you. Whenever you're ready, pressing from the heel and lift. You should feel it right in that behind, a little bit in the hamstring too. A lot in the core. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And breath. Bend your knees once more. They don't have to be quite as close to you. You just want your feet on the ground for stabilization. Grab your weights. We're going to do a modified bench press. Weight in each hand. Weights are perpendicular to your body and right over your shoulders. Deep breath. On the exhale, using the chest muscles to press up and down. Seven, 8, 9, and 10. Very slowly. Take a deep breath. You can place your arms overhead. We're going to do all that one more time. Stretch just a minute. You turn your knees to one side and the other. You twist. Let's find our tree as we're laying down. So place that foot on your right leg. It's always fun to change our tree perspective. Press that foot into your calf muscle. Take your hands and heart center, just as you would if you were standing. Notice the difference. Your arms overhead. Let your branches out. Notice your body in shape. Take it out, release. And switch sides. Finding your tree and feeling a sense of steadiness by the ground support. And a little bit of opening in the hip. You're not always close. More passive stretch. Inhale. Let your branches fall, shake out your tree. And preparing ourselves one more time. A little more strength. So grabbing your weight. And however you held it last time, try to alternate your hand. You tend to always grab the weight the same way. The alternate your hand will help. Bend your feet again for stability. Your back should be fully pressed into the mat. And our tricep exercise here. Try to keep that abdomen engaged for the whole time. Two more. 11 and 12. And release. Push your weight from your hips from alongside your body. Feel your shoulders underneath you. Deep breath in. You move your feet closer to you. Do so now. If you want a little more weight, you can use both. Just be really mindful that on you, you have to support it so that they don't be rolling all over your body. Take your face. Deep breath in. And lift 10 times. Using those glute muscles. And we're done. We're going to do 2 more. And use the weights. Keep them nearby for our bench press for just a moment. Press the right foot into the ground, lifting the left, roll the shoulders underneath you. Deep breath with the core and back side exercise and lift 10 times. 8, 9, and 10. Boy, that was hard for me. It's real difficult. So it's awkward and it requires, it's working different things. It's not just working like in the typical hip thrust. You really are just mostly relying on the glutes and a little bit of the core. The one leg one really relies on the core to keep you stable so you don't go off to one side. And so it takes a little bit of the outside muscles as well, not just the glute. And we don't typically use those muscles in daily life, so they are weakened in most people, even people who work out. So it's really hard. Shoulders underneath you. Press the left foot into the ground. Raise the right up. And whenever you're ready, bend. Focus on your belly button meeting the ceiling. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and relax into like a butterfly, or just kind of notice what your body intuitively wants to do after that. Long exhales. One more exercise, our modified bench press. Keeping your feet on the ground for stability. Taking your weights into your hands, perpendicular to your body, and right above your shoulders here. Deep breath in. As you exhale, press with the chest muscles. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Slowly, you can move them completely out of your way, and you're done with them. Cross your left leg or your right. Let your knees fall down to the left side. Arms in a T shape. You can look to your right. Inhale. Very slowly bring your knees towards your chest. Hug your knees from side to side. Give yourself a little back massage by pressing your body into the mat. And then switch, crossing your right leg over left. Arms in a T shape and let your knees fall down. Raise the right, and you can move to your left. And slowly bring those knees towards your chest and then rotating onto your back. Grabbing your toes, we get into a whole lot of hip first. Luckily, the happy baby. It's kind of nice to have all that glute exercise. Inhale and exhale. Hands further comfortable, palm up on the ground, or resting on your belly. Reach and awareness. Take a breath in. Primary attention to parts of the body that we're focused on today, like strength, generating energy. Gratitude, thankfulness, ways body can move, experience movement, strength. Always do. Ready. Sharing into that. Modify couple. Inhale, fully through the lungs, the belly. Exhale, constrain it just a bit. Slow down. Bring your awareness to belly and lungs. How it feels to straight, stop the exhale. Yeah. And notice. Breathe. So strength and energy conjunct.